What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments, back with another video. And today we just heard NVDA earnings and things got real, man. They did beat. Thank God they did beat. Revenue came in good and they got it good. But we're having a repeat of last quarter with NVIDIA. Looks like the new thing with NVIDIA is the analysts are catching up to NVIDIA. So they beat, but they've been beat enough to get the stock to pop. And as of right now, after hours, NVIDIA is down 1.23% on a beat, which is going to, drag the market down a little, not too crazy. It's not like they tanked on earnings. It wasn't worst case scenario. They didn't miss or anything like that, but they didn't beat in the stock move. So that has implications. Y'all can see Palantir's down 1.4% after hours. Apple's flat. Tesla's flat. Let's see what else going on out here. Amazon's flat. So the market is taking it in stride, as we can see. So I'm very interested to see what happens tomorrow. Are they going to try and sell off? The earnings call is actually happening still right now as I'm recording this video, so it might be lower by the time you look at this video. But I'm trying to see, are they going to sell off in the morning? Or really, they report a good number, so a lot of analysts may reaffirm their price targets, raise their price targets over the next few days. So we might actually see a bounce. This might be a dip buy for a lot of NVIDIA shareholders. But back to the YOLO update. So Palantir was getting drug around with the NVIDIA hype. We went down a little bit today. As you can see, I think the Cardo was up 50% yesterday. It's only up 15%. Some of these other ones are like flat type of down 2%, down 10%. These December 27th, I don't think they're going to make it, people. Especially with these NVIDIA earnings, we might take our first L on those. We flipped that money a lot of times, though. We made 100% a few times for that. So we'll see what happens with that tomorrow. We might, take what's left of that, buy a Palantir share, buy a different call, something like that. We're going to see what happens tomorrow. SoFi is still going, people. I'm really thinking SoFi might be one of our next big plays, man. I've been making a lot of side money on SoFi even before this channel. When SoFi first ran to 10, I was there. The thing with SoFi is it's just the environment is actually really good for SoFi, and that was the only bear case back in the day. And yeah, they have doubled, but they haven't run crazy, and they really only doubled from the bottom. They haven't run crazy like a lot of these other stocks, so there still may be room to grow in 2025. Especially, I want to see how this market reacts with the news on NVIDIA. Are they going to feel like AI growth is slowing up, that type of thing? You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good to get in some other plays besides just, tech and AI related trades. So, SoFi, we got GEO call hanging in there. Advanced Auto Parts still flat, but like I said, that's the turnaround play. We're not sweating that. And they had us down 278 bucks today. So that's what's going on as far as the account. We did buy a little share of Palantir today. I think I bought like 10 bucks of Tesla, 10 bucks worth of the SPY, 10 bucks worth of NVIDIA. I didn't want to make any big moves as far as options trade before NVIDIA earnings, but now that NVIDIA earnings are out, I can digest them, the market can digest them, and we can make some more moves. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at a few of these stocks, man. So we got IonQ is up today, it's down right now. Oklo, still watching that. I'm still looking at the nuclear energy field. SoFi did good today. Yeah, it's all about tomorrow, people. It's all about tomorrow. We're going to see what they do, Even the futures are flat. Let's look at NVIDIA's chart since it's all about NVIDIA today. Let's see. On the daily, we got... So they bounced up off their fair value gap. But post-market, they're right here. So they done fell a little bit, but they're not testing this area yet. I'd like to see them break this area, this 140 area, before we look for downside. And then that'll probably be down to 173, 173, 136, 137, where it could potentially bounce if that were to happen. But like I said, we got to see how this earnings call is going to play out. But long term, this is still kind of good. This means the AI trade is still going strong, because as an investor, a lot of people just look at the stock price, whether the stock is up or down. You got to look at the actual numbers they reported. So I'm paying attention to NVDA because I'm in a lot of AI related stocks. So everybody's buying the chips for them. So they give us a, what's the word? Let me think. Lead in, that's the best word I could think in right now. Like IE into the demand of AI as a whole. So that's kind of why if they fail, it would be bad for all the AI stocks. But with that being said, this might provide us a much needed dip, a much needed cool off period. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I got like short-term options, I was prepared to make some money. Y'all heard me in the last video saying if Palantir kept going to like a 70, 80, 90 going into the end of the year, it would kind of set us up for like the things we seeing with NVIDIA right now on earnings. That's what we're warning about. That's what a lot of us are worried about. And it could be worse for us, because we might report good growth and good numbers, but they're not going to feel like we grew into the valuation because we're not making enough money to justify the valuation. So we could have a 10% down day on earnings. But at this point in the year, the next two catalysts we're looking for. So the way we're going to play this, at this point, okay, NVIDIA did good on earnings. Mag 7 did good on earnings. Stock may be down, but you got to process whether they did good or bad on earnings. With that being said, the next catalyst we're waiting on, we want to see is Jay Powell going to cut these rates or not. That's going to be a big determining factor. Then after that, I would be thinking SMCI 5%. That's news related. But yeah, that would be a big factor. And we're going to see if we get our Santa Claus rally this year. We're going to see if I get our Santa Claus rally this year. November and December, a lot of times tend to be bullish months, but we went up so much going into it, and we went up during traditionally bearish months, so I'm on watch. The AI trade seems to be continuing, but we do have a lot of not so good, what's the word, macro type factors going on. Like, you see what's going on with the situation with Russia and Ukraine and the political situation, the tensions over there. Then they're saying that port strike might be coming back, y'all. If that port strike comes back, that might be bearish for the economy, because you know they only put it off for the election. So now the election's over there, back on that. Then we got to look at the remaining numbers from 2024, because they're not all out yet. So as the year goes on, we're going to see does inflation reaccelerate. We got to see what happens with jobs. So that might be our catalyst to have a pullback next year. That's why I'm like in options, but I got a lot of cash just in case bearish catalysts come up. And I might make some moves tomorrow. So y'all, let's see what we do tomorrow. I'm going to see how the market reacts. And it's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.